What's up, Fortnite fans? If you want to know how to win more solo matches in Fortnite Zero Builds, you're in the right place. I'm breaking down pro tips for early game, mid game, and end game to help you secure that victory royale. Let's get started. One of the best strategies to dominate your matches is landing at the same spot every game. Whether you're new to Fortnite or looking for advanced strategies to win more matches, this tip will help you improve fast. Let's dive into it. Landing at the same spot allows you to memorize loot locations, chest spawns, and item drops. Knowing exactly where to find weapons, shields, and utility items gives you a huge advantage over opponents who are scrambling to loot. For example, in the bird, because I know where these chests spawn every single time, I'm going to look to land at this window every single game. When you consistently drop at the same location, you'll naturally learn the best rotation paths, you'll know where to find additional loot, mobility items, and areas to avoid. This knowledge helps you avoid unnecessary fights and positions you perfectly for mid-game survival. Many pros stick to a single drop spot for this exact reason. It minimizes risk and maximizes efficiency. By landing in the same spot, you'll become more confident in taking early game fights. You'll know the terrain, where to position yourself, and the likely movement patterns of other players in the area. This confidence is a game changer and can quickly turn the tide in your favor. Searching for how to survive early game in Fortnite often leads to this golden rule: consistency breeds mastery. Another key benefit is that you'll get better at adapting to storm circles from your chosen drop spot. You'll quickly learn whether to rotate early, late, or stick around to farm more loot. Consistency at mastering these landing spots helps you master these choices. In Fortnite, knowing when to not overchase during the mid-game can make all the difference. I'll break down why patience and positioning are more important than aggression in the mid-game. Chasing opponents often leaves you exposed to third parties. In Fortnite Zero Builds, when there's no builds to protect you, being caught in the open is a recipe for disaster, especially in this chapter. Playing smarter, not harder, will help you survive longer and keep your health and shields intact. Mid-game is all about positioning for the late game. Instead of chasing opponents across the map, focus on rotating into the next circle and controlling key areas like high ground or cover. This strategy aligns with what pros recommend when it comes to surviving mid-game in Fortnite Zero Builds. Every fight in Fortnite costs resources, ammo, shields, and time. By avoiding unnecessary chases, you have more to use when it really matters, the end game. This approach helps you maintain a stronger inventory and ensures you're ready for tougher fights later on. Then the number one tip, especially in the end game, is focusing on dealing damage instead of going for elimination. I'll explain why prioritizing damage can give you an advantage and help you secure the victory royale. Dealing consistent damage makes your opponent burn through their shields and health, leaving them vulnerable for later. In the end game, resources are even more limited, putting pressure on your enemies weaken them over time. This is a key tactic for anyone wanting to know how to win endgame fights. Chasing eliminations often puts you in risky situations, especially in Zero Builds where you can't protect yourself with structures. By focusing on damage from a safe position like high ground or behind cover, you can stay in control of the game without overcommitting. In the final zone, every bit of damage you've dealt weakens your competition. By the time you face them in the final 1v1, they'll have fewer shields, less health, and even less confidence. This gives you a huge boost and advantage to finish strong and secure the victory royale. These tips help you improve your Fortnite strategies. Hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and share your favorite Fortnite trick that I didn't show. See you guys in the next game.